As dear children, our intention is to remove the chlorophyll to test with iodine. So supply the heat source, the water is boiling, within few minutes the methylated spirit also boils, slowly the leaf turns into pale white or colorless leaf called as pale white leaf. Now, after converting the leaf into pale color, what is its intention? What is the meaning that it converted into pale? Its pigments are removed. When pigments are there, it is in green color. White convert into pale color, pigments are removed by boiling. Why leaf is boiled in methylated spirit? To remove pigments. Understand, dear children? Next. So after observing this change, slowly take out this leaf from this test tube with methylated spirit. So our work with methylated spirit is finished as pigments are removed. Now take this leaf in a dish. In laboratories, there is less depth dishes are used, which are called as petri dish. Take a petri dish where it is less depth containing, shallow, not deep container, a less depth containing wider dishes, transparent, made up of glass. So dishes are there, those are called petri dish. Take this leaf, transfer this pale colored leaf, pale leaf onto petri dish. Now we can test it with iodine to prove starch is present or not. Yes or no? Previously, iodine will test with starch. But what is the middle barrier, middle interferer? That is called pigment. We removed it by boiling in methylated spirit. Now this is a leaf without pigments. Now let us take an iodine. Add iodine droplets on this leaf. So if you add drops of iodine on this leaf with pale removed pigments, the leaf will turn into a bluish black color, giving a positive result for iodine and starch. So once again we will go back from this result. What is the result? Leaf turned into bluish black color. Why the leaf turned into bluish black color? As it reacted with iodine. If it reacts with iodine, why it turns into bluish black? As starch is present. So what is proved? Our title of our experiment called to prove the presence of starch is proved. A positive result with iodine is called a bluish black color only in the presence of starch. Now to do this we removed pigments by boiling it in methylated spirit. As it is a flammable material, we boiled it in water bath indirectly, and we removed. So this is an experiment. Once again I show the picture what is there in your textbook. So this is a picture, dear children. I will send you to you. So observe the same, which is boiled in water bath and test tube with leaf, and leaf slowly turns pale in color, and then it is taken into a petri dish and added iodine drops, and it will finally gives a positive result called bluish black color. So by this we came to know, we proved the first experiment, an important experiment for our exams. So how do you prove the presence of starch? So and I will ask some questions here. So what are the chemicals used in this experiment? Two chemicals. One is methylated spirit, another one is iodine or betadine. Why it is not boiled directly? Why iodine is added? What is the positive result color? So these are all the sub questions you can answer well. Now we will move on to the next topic. Yes, dear children, I have given two different blocks with reactants or factors necessary for photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide, water, sunlight and chlorophyll. And these are the products which are formed in the photosynthesis. Here in this, the main purpose called the glucose presence as a starch. Glucose stored as a starch is already proved. Yes or no? Now we will start some more experiments to prove that the importance of factors first. So factors for photosynthesis we already covered. External factors, which are coming from outside, carbon dioxide, water and sunlight. Internal factor which is already there inside within the plant body called as chlorophyll. So and within these the importance of water. The importance of water was given by von Helmont, a scientist called von Helmont, by doing experiments on a willow plant for 5 years. We covered already. And also I gave one bit to you. The scientists took how many years? The scientists took how many years to come to know these importance of the factors? I gave this bit. I gave two nearby years, 200 years and 300 years. Is it or not? The 200 years and 300 years tell you about the time taken for scientists to formulate the equation of photosynthesis is 200 years. Yes or no? And 300 years is the time taken to know the factors necessary for photosynthesis. So about for a 300 years, different scientists worked on these factors. So water is tested by the importance of water. I gave one statement given by von Helmont. Water is essential to increase plants mass or plants growth. If water is not supplied, so plants growth is not possible. So who proved the importance of water in plant growth, not photosynthesis? We should not tell it is a photosynthesis given by von Helmont, because the process of photosynthesis is not yet identified, discovered by the scientist. Von Helmont came to know the importance of water in increasing plants mass called as plant growth. Let us move on to the next factors. First we have seen covered about water and plant growth in photosynthesis. Later we will see some other factors. Dear children, from here in textbook there are 4 subtopics to know the importance of. These are the facts: water, air. Air is nothing but called taking carbon dioxide and leaving oxygen. Importance of air, and importance of sunlight, and importance of chlorophyll in photosynthesis. So the 4 subtopics continue as water and photosynthesis, air and photosynthesis, sunlight with photosynthesis, chlorophyll and photosynthesis. Is it or not? These are all the 4 factors necessary to combine with necessary to know by combining with photosynthesis, and its discovery done by different scientists. So we completed about the water first. In the later sessions, we'll do different experiments. We'll observe different experiments done by different scientists like Priestley and Lavoisier. 2 scientists are there. Mainly Priestley is a scientist who came to know about importance of role of air in green plants. How green plants are exchanging the different gases called carbon dioxide is taken and oxygen is released out. Next, sunlight. About different scientists called Jan Ingenhousz and also Engelmann. And chlorophyll, about discovery of chlorophyll. So many scientists will come in front to prove the importance of chlorophyll in relation with photosynthesis. So the one relation we already completed, water and photosynthesis. In the next sessions we will go with some other relations called air and photosynthesis, sunlight and photosynthesis, and chlorophyll and photosynthesis with different experiments. I will send the images to you, dear children, notes image and textbook images. Please follow, and if you have any doubts, please ask me. Thank you.